there's a great scene where Jimmy jams with Cream. Can you talk about how you make Cream, the Cream sound, versus the Hendrix sound?
Yeah, well, we had a lot of different setups in the studio. We had a lot of missions to accomplish. One of them was the Jimi Hendrix Experience. One of them was Jimmy's early band, before getting signed, a funkier band, that wasn't really together yet. And then we also had to have a setup to be Cream. That's why I had Lee Sklar there, because I know Leland can play any style all day and night. But we were literally changing setups. All right, now we got to do. It was funny because we were doing some of the early Hendrix cues, and I'd show the guys the thing, and we'd start to do it, and Leland would start to play a bit, and I'd go, well, Lee, what are you doing? You're Noel Redding. You can't play bass like that. You don't know how to. You're just starting to play the bass. You've never played it before. You're a guitar player. You got to cool it up. Play really simple. And then we got to do the Cream stuff. So we changed the drum setup, changed the miking. It had to sound like a cavernous place. And I used my Les Paul bass pickup for Eric's sound. We started to do this cue as a piece I wrote that was, kind of like a Cream blues thing. And I stopped, I said, Lee, now you're Jack Bruce. Now you got to overplay. Now do whatever you want. So it was great, so we had all these different roles to deliver on, and it was fantastic achieving.
We went as method as you could imagine, especially in the recording process. We did everything. I think I did everything but demand, clothing changes for each environment, and we mic'd. We changed gear and remic'd and rebalanced the room. We of course had our genius engineer and recordist, Mr. Nick Lobolas, and to try to capture those environments for each one of our setups.
It was just great, for the club stuff, for Jimmy's early band, a very dead sounding, like on stage at the Cafe Wah, where I spent many an afternoon. Just real dead sounding, no ambience on the drums whatsoever. Then to go to trying to emulate the Hendrix Experience, got to have mono out the drums, but yet they needed to be real lively sounding, and the bass was just on its own, and all of a sudden I'm in Marshalls instead of a little Fender amp, and it was fantastic.